In previous lessons you have learned that Linux is a well-organized operating system. There are different directories and every directory has a specific purpose. That should make it easy to find the files that you need. For example, if you are looking for a configuration file, you should go to the etc directory. If you are looking for a home directory, try home. If you are looking for binaries, try usr or bin or sbin or usrbin or usrbin or anywhere else, and that is exactly where the trouble begins. Now, to help you finding files, the mother of all utilities is find. Let's have a look at an example first, where we try to find a file with the name passwd. So what I type here is find /name passwd. Let's hit enter and we can see some results of this command. Now the good thing about find is that it goes through the entire file system. Now the bad thing about find is that it goes through the entire file system. Why is that good and bad at the same time? Well, if you have remote mounts of NFS shares from different servers, for example, it may take a long time before find is giving you the result that you need. But find is very thorough, and that is why you probably like the utility. Let's have a look at the command. So what I typed is find and then /, which is the starting point of my find operation. You don't always have to start from / because in some cases you will know where approximately the file will be. If for example you know that the file is a binary, you could try starting from /usr. Then I'm using a test -name. The test is -name, which means that find is going to look for files with a specific name, and the name in this case is passwd. It's a good idea to put the name between double quotes just to prevent any problems in the interpretation of the string. Now let's have a look at the -name part. This is a so-called test. If you do man find, you can see that in the man page of the find command there's expressions and there's a section about tests. Now the tests is what's making find an interesting command, because there are so many different tests that you can do. For example, a- for a file was last accessed n minutes ago, or for example executable for files that are executable, or for example, I'm just picking out some random examples here. For example, no user to find files based on a numeric user ID, or perm for a permission mode, or whatever. Find will help you finding the information you need. Whatever property is stored in a file, find can find it for you. And that makes find a very useful but also a little bit complicated command. In some cases you may want to use something that's easier. What I like is the which command. Which is great for binaries. If I type which passwd, it tells me, hey, the passwd binary is in /bin /passwd. But take care, which only works for binaries. Where is can also be useful. It doesn't just give me the binary, it also gives me the complete environment of the binary. Now an interesting thing here is that we can see which passwd is giving us bin passwd, and where is passwd is giving us user bin passwd, and that is exactly why you shouldn't rely too much on commands like which and where is. They all depend on their own mechanism of finding the files, and that may lead to different results. Another useful command is locate. Let's do locate passwd, for example. Now that's giving too much result. I'm doing locate shadow, which is also giving quite a lot of results, by the way. What you can see here is that the locate command is looking for any files or directories that contain the string we're looking for. So in this case that's a long list of files that contain the string shadow. It's like a regular expression that locate is looking for in the current path. Now let's do a little test to show one of the things of locate that you should really be aware of. So I'm doing touch sender to create a file with my name, and now I'm doing locate sender, and guess what? No results. And that is because locate works on a database. Now for cases like that, man is an excellent utility. So if you vaguely remember that locate needs a database, but you don't know how to create that database, go to the bottom of the man page and check see also. And in here you can see that see also is talking about update DB. So what is update DB? It's the command that updates the database for mlocate. So if I want to use locate, I should use update DB first. Well, that is if I just created a new file. By default, update DB is running once a day. And if you know that, well, locate can be quite useful. So let's try locate sender again, and we can find the file sender.